I can remember when I was in the military, and I was thinking while I was out here on the beach, the sands of time have come and gone. I was young and spry back then. Spent a lot of time on the beach and on the ocean. I miss those days, really. But I see this out here now, and it's amazing. It's amazing. But a third of the oceans are dead now. That the animals, the die-offs I remember, you used to hear of a beach whale or maybe a porpoise or dolphin once in a while. Now there's so many die-offs all over, and if you just look it up, most people don't want to hear about that because they don't want to look it up, take time to look at it. But it is what it is. It's the truth, just the same. Things are not what they once were in this realm. And you have things like Fukushima and the chemtrail stuff that they spray, and just all kinds of different pollutions that are around and about. And the fact is that, the world ain't what it used to be, as it were. And it's a good way for people to lose track and become afraid of things. And we don't want to be afraid. Whoa, zoom out. There we go. How about that? We don't want to be afraid, and yet that is exactly what we're told to do, to be afraid. Mainstream media, all the different technologies that are out here pushing the concept of live in fear and be in fear of your neighbor and be in fear of the environment and be in fear of pollution and be in fear of your government and be in fear, constant. Be in fear. We're not to do that. There is no fear in perfect love. We shouldn't be afraid of anything. People are afraid to die. I talk about this all the time. And we're not to be afraid to die. If we're afraid, then there's something missing in our heart, in our soul. We should have a connection and communication with God. And I'd say this too, if there's a place that you haven't been in a while, maybe the ocean or the forest, some place that you want to see, maybe a monument, or maybe some friends and family that you've let go by in the past. Maybe it's time to take out and venture out. If there is breath and possibility and a way to do it, leap of faith and maybe go and see some of these places, or go be somewhere that makes you happy or connects you to nature, even if it's just in your backyard watching some ants. Maybe it's just sitting right there in your home looking at some old photographs. Who knows? Let your memories be alive. But I would suggest go outside and get a breath of air and look at the wonderful creation around you. Maybe make friends with somebody new and be friendly. Love one another. The love of many has waxed so cold. There's so much hatred anymore. And people tell you they love you and talk bad about you behind their back. And they know who they are. That's the saddest thing. They pretend to be something they're not. They pretend to love. And they tell people they love. And yet they're full of hate, backbiting, and lies, deceit. If people would put all that aside, the foolishness, because you don't like somebody or you don't believe like they do, pray for them. Pray for those who spitefully use you. Pray for your enemies. Love one another, because it's the love of a child, that simplicity. He says in the scriptures that we are to be as little children in order to inherit the kingdom. Talking about the innocence, the simple things in life. We're too wrapped up in ourselves and too wrapped up in the things of this world, and we've forgotten where we've come from, where we've been. And so I say this: take time to enjoy the things around you. Say you love somebody, tell somebody you love them while there's still life and breath. Hug somebody's neck, shake somebody's hand. Tell people how you really feel in your heart. And if you don't feel loving and you feel hateful, then you're the one with the problem, aren't you? It's true. You have to learn to be forgiving. Scripture says we have to forgive if we expect to be forgiven. We want to live horribly and evil, and we expect God to be forgiving to us. That ain't the way it works. We're going to be judged as we judge others. Our own words will judge us in the end when we stand before the Creator of all things. So I say this to you. You need to take time. You need to take a breath. Enjoy life while there's still life to enjoy. Yeah, things could be bad. Things are scary. I get it. Maybe. But all too soon it's gone. You can't buy your health. You sure can't buy your life back. Just take advantage of it. Bury the hatchet, so to speak. And not in somebody's skull. But to create friendships. To forgive those who have done you wrong. Drop all the foolishness. It's okay if you don't like me. I don't care. If you forget me, you ain't lost nothing. You forget God, you've lost everything. And I'm going to tell you what. It's a long walk off a short pier when you go to the point of thinking that you know better than God. He's made it simple. And the gift of love and life is given to all. You just have to accept it and live it. Enjoy it. This photo here is talking to you from the end of the continent, off an island, in the middle of the ocean, bidding you farewell and love from my heart. Y'all keep me in your prayers as I will you, and, well, go hug somebody. I love you. Bye. Oh, go talk to the Creator. He's real, more than you and I. I'm telling you, time while you have it is fleeting. Just like we talk about the sands of the hour. You know, huh? All too soon, all too soon. No guarantee on the next breath or the next heartbeat. So do something that's right by others and right by God, and all of that will make it right by you. I love you. Bye.
Happy birthday, dear Tom.
Oh man,
Happy birthday to you.
Let me take a picture.